Greetings, dear ones. I'm here on my walk. You can see a beautiful sunset happening there. Yeah, so this is very peaceful, and I feel inspired to just shoot this video message, which is about the next batch coming up next month in Tirunelveli, the Arunchala Retreat, the Deep Awareness Retreat. It's going to be somewhere around the Mahashivratri dates, either before or after. I'll be revealing the dates only to the people who are applying, but this short message is for the people who are interested, because the seats are very limited, and previously we used to fill up to like 26, 28 people, but now I'm not. I just want only 20 people, so that we can all focus on, and we want somebody, the people all in to be with the same vibes, same frequency, and we understand what we are talking about. So preferably someone who has already done these courses, so that we can deepen. Earlier we used to have these retreats. Almost the first 8 batches we had like introduction, but now, since we are ready, I find most of them ready to understand the real truths. I find most of them ready to understand the truths, and that's how I feel that we can sit together and align and have deeper experiences. So as we move ahead with these retreats, it's going to be more and more of silence. We talk because we do not understand many things. So once we understand those things and we go beyond the concepts and beliefs and conditionings and patterns and all these rigid clutter that we have in our mind, then we are ready. So we simply deliver there once we are ready. We cannot deliver right now because of the clutter, too much in our minds, too much. We are too full. So all the attempts on the webinars and free Zoom sessions are just to remove that clutter, where I'm literally, it's been almost a week that I'm doing this, almost a year that I'm doing these free Zoom sessions, in which we have these preparatory sessions before every webinar. So many people take advantage of it. That's good. Even if they're not attending webinars, they can fully be involved in these very deep, intense satsangs, which will help us clear the clutter. Because what we are trying to do, the goal is to remove the noise from the mind. Too much of knowledge, overcrowded, and too much of belief system, due to which we cannot go within deep. So when we say within, it's not I go within and meditate. No, it's more than that. It's much more than that. That's the second stage what we are talking, going within. From outside is the first. You are always connected outside to outside things, and only outside you can understand. So it's all motivated by the outside, bahimukhi. Second stage is when you are motivated by the mind, all the activities of the mind, and internal. And the third stage is when you are ready. This is what I'm catering to. This is what I'm looking forward to. People who are gone in the third stage, that is, people who have gone beyond the mind. Now they don't even need the mind prop. They don't need an outside object. They don't even need their mind. So that in that state, you are simply in that being, effortlessly. So more the people who are effortlessly in that state, the easier. The collective efforts are very easier. It becomes effortless. And that is what we had with last batch. Very few batch, but it was good. Now I understand it's not in the quantity, and that's why I've deliberately put this down. So this message, I started with to tell that the seats are very limited, and that is why we have already had 9 bookings, and I think we won't go more than 16, 15 or 16, because whoever is adjustable in the nearby venue accommodation only, it's better, because here the rates are very less. If you go for rooms outside, it's very costly. So in that case, what we will do is we will just be looking at the applicants, and all those who are approved and those who have registered and signed. Registered means not the application, it's the confirmed payment sent. So we know it's assured that your seat should be booked. So for those people, then accommodation is given. So accommodation cannot be taken directly. They won't give you without the approval of the registration from the retreat. So only if that is confirmed, only to those people the rooms are given. So kindly do not call directly for the rooms, they will not give. So you will have to register first, and for registering you have to go through the approval process. Once you are approved, you are registered. It's a quick process. It looks like lengthy, but it's very, very quick. It all can happen within a couple of hours, and everything can be set. So we already have 9 bookings coming in, and I think we have another space of another 6 or 7 people, which is in the venue. But if we cross that, and if once we cross that 15-16 limits, we are going to close the registrations in the venue. But if still somebody is very keen for the retreat, and if they are ready to afford the costlier prices of whatever is there outside, you can have, if you have your own accommodation, fantastic, you can call and book if you have already made or have some arrangement. If not, if you feel you can do it, then fine, you are welcome for the retreat. After approval, you can have your own accommodation. That is if it crosses 15, and maximum will be 20, not more than that. We are not going to have 26 as usual, just 20 maximum, so that we can simmer down. And we are going to be part of that divine powerful energy on Mahashivratri, though we will not be doing all those activities, hyper activities, which is Bahemukhi. We will be intensely using the time to become inward. Of course, the Girivalam, all that, fine, but not the other activities like running around and places of worship and all that stuff, because that's okay, that's fine for the catch, for the start. Ramana talks about it in the start, it's good, and Arunchala Tattva also says good in the start, but people who have matured and ripened, you have a lot of better work to do, and internal and powerful work to do, and that's the Uddesha, that's the goal of Arunchala Tattva, to reach you there. So we are all striving to get there, beyond the grossness, beyond the mind, to that state, the third level state. So if you have already done retreats, great. If the prices are little, I have just given some concessions for repeat people, but then if you can afford, please go ahead and do it without the concession. This is only for people who have dire problems, and there are people who even donate if they want, if they can afford, so that others can be accommodated in this manner. So if all these plannings we will know only by Feb 15th or 20th, and then accordingly we will decide further what to do. If it is too much overlapping and people still want to come, then it will be next month, the later month, probably in April. So what I wanted to tell is, if you are serious, and you can please do the registrations before 15th. After that, there is no guarantee. Even before 15th, if it gets full, we have no other option but to close it down. So as soon as possible is better. And yes, this is an appeal to the serious seekers who have been doing a lot of work on themselves and worked very hard. So this is for you guys, because I'm looking forward to that crowd. So, and that's the meaning when I say approval. Approval doesn't mean anything. We are not discriminating by any other. It's only if people are very new and they do not know anything, they will not be able to understand even a single thing of what we are talking or what we are doing. We are sitting in silence and you are scratching your head, not understanding what's it about. So you might feel it's a waste of time and money and energy. So it's better you rather do the courses, or you attend the free Zoom sessions, which we are regularly doing. And there's this link, shiftingintoawareness.com/join. If you join there, you will be just added to the WhatsApp updates, and you will start getting updates. And yes, this is again for people only who are seriously doing that, and there also you are scanned. So if you are already doing some other practice, full-fledged, and you are looking like for something additional, like achar, like pickle. Shifting into awareness is pickle. I add taste to whatever I'm doing. I'm having food, lavish food, but I just want to add on my taste. So this is not for that. So those are the things I'm careful about. I check out people if they are intensely involved in something else. I wish you good luck. Please carry with that. All is divine. Everything is divine. All the paths, all what is done is all, anything that leads to the divine is fine. So that's fine, but don't confuse yourself. I need to add on this. It's not like that, that if you are doing something and then you add on something, you are going to get faster somewhere. No, you are going to get confused. And that I can already see people getting conflicting, because paths where which are already in the doing, do this, do that, and too intense, and let's say I have a lot of affinity to do, and then I have this feeling, oh, I'm doing something and I'm getting somewhere, I'm going to achieve something, then that's fine, that those paths are there. But this path, what I'm talking is about non-doing. There's nothing about doing. That's nothing about doing. That's why even in texts, higher texts like the final Upadesha, Devi Kalatra and all, we are following that. Okay, we are following the deep aspects of Shiva Sutras, Vijnana Bhairav Tantras. We are doing those on those levels, and those levels are everything where everything is discarded. Shiva only says everything is damn concepts. Everything is concept. Devi Kalotra, he says, just give up all the concepts. Now that might not appeal to everybody, because sometimes when we are doing something intensely and you are involved in it, and then you hear Shiva saying, give up meditating on the chakras, you are like, what the hell? It is meant for a different stage of people, and a mature state of level of existence. So it's for them. So don't get confused on. Something might apply to somebody. For me, what applies, I do that. So if I feel in the doing, I meditate on this and that is fine. On the chakras or on yantras or on objects or on photos or on something objectified you feel, then do it. It's very good. It's a path in the it's like a ladder on the whole path. It's very good. But if you cannot understand, oh, how can I meditate on this? And we are meditating not on any object, not on anything, not on any body. We are simply, getting into straight into that awareness and meditating on that which cannot be seen, that which cannot be touched. So that's a different practice altogether. And that is the place where you have to leave everything. So that can be very conflicting to people, painful to people, hurtful to people. So that is the reason I do not advise anybody who is following any path, please follow that. This is when you become pathless. When all the paths are done with, when you have to give up. All the knowledge is acquired, then you have to give up that knowledge. All the wisdom, all the things that you have gained from outside, you have to give up. All the ideas, all the beliefs, all these conditions. We are conditioned to work in a certain way. We are told that to attain, this is what we got to do, this is what we got to do, and here we say nothing to do. It can be conflicting. So if you find, how will I know where I am? Whether I'll be able to get over this or not, then I would highly advise, do these courses. Especially do Upadesha Saram, which is on my webpage, shiftingintoawareness.com/courses. Go there and you see Upadesh Saram. It's in Hindi and in English also. Do it, and you will come to know the evolution and the whole journey of a seeker, and you will also come to know where you stand. Where are you? So according to that, you will come to know whether you are eligible for anything other than what you are doing. You can check it out. And if you want to have a glimpse of what happens here, what is the tattva that is practiced here, what is this nothingness that we are talking about, then do Devi Kalotra in the courses. There you will get a very clear glimpse of what it is about. And then accordingly you can decide what is what. Then you can decide what is what. And so don't have this confusion of what to do and what not to do. We are not talking about everybody has to do this or that. But there are some people who have this kind of affinity, who have come to that level and who understand that this is what I need. So it should come from within. And I say, I need this. Not because you hear someone, not even because you are hearing me saying, oh, this guy is saying something, looks interesting, so I have to do that. No, it should first come from within, and then you should say that, oh, this is what I feel, this is what I am doing, and this guy is already talking it. Then that's meant for you. So you get into all these things and investigate. First, investigate properly on what you want, and then accordingly we can decide on what you want. The people shouting out for their dog. lost. So Zoom sessions are there every single day we are doing, and if you want to get over it, if you want to understand this tattva, you can join these sessions and attend it. You will have a lot of clarity on what you're doing. So see you soon, either in the webinars or the Zoom sessions free, or in the retreats. See, the dog is here. See you. Bye.